Hello everybody, welcome back to more Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm your host as always, Jusho, and today we've got ourselves a co-host.
Yes, I am the host of this Let's Play. What's up, social media? I'm Paradox, and I am being the co-host of this awesome new Let's Play that I just found out.
And for some reason my CPU is going at 100%, and so I'm not sure if I should continue on sharing the screen.
I don't know. Should you? Are you breaking up with me?
Well, if my CPU goes to like the 100, then my computer's gonna turn off, and then stuff happens.
Worth it.
No, it's not. Not with this computer.
Not with this computer?
No. Okay,
right.
so...
I guess I won't watch.
Okay, so... Last time, we figured out, David saw its contradictions. So, hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Why does he have a high-pitched voice? If he's like a manly man.
What? You couldn't have heard of television or video. Gah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mrs. Sword? So, a thing about the characters of this game, well, the characters of Phoenix Wright, their names are puns. So, this character, David Saw It, his last name is a pun of Saw It. And you're basically yeah.
Catch like 20 out of the 777.
Yeah, and I really gotta load the volume on this because this is really loud.
Sketch it.
Yeah.
Sketch it.
No. Nope.
Nazi drag mule. Get it? Oh wait, that's not true. That's not true.
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mrs. Saw It. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And that, you seem rather distraught. Huh? My apologies, Your Honor. It might have been a shock of finding the body. Very well, Mrs. Saw It.
Well, okay, can I ask a question?
Yes.
What is going on in the courtroom? Because I haven't been in the other past episodes, so...
Okay, so Mrs. Saw It, he is the person who murdered the girlfriend, well, ex-girlfriend, of a man named Larry Butts.
Okay.
Yes. And they're currently in court to try to prove Mr. Butts' innocence. And this is our first court. Phoenix is
So this is basically a hearing.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, we're doing the hearing right now and trying to find if he's innocent or not. And of course, he's innocent.
See, I was actually voice acting right now, but you know, someone stop sharing screen.
Let's hear your testimony one more time. So, his witness testimony, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear at the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Yeah. You didn't say a clock last time. You saw a clock? I guess that will explain it.
He murdered.
The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. So now it's time for the cross-examination. This is where we have to find the contradictions of what he said with the evidence that we have. So with the evidence we have the murder, the corpse body, the corpse autopsy report, the statue,
the biopsy. Do you have the murder weapon?
Yeah, actually it doesn't say the murder weapon, but we have a statue, a passport of the victim's. The victim went to Paris the day before she got murdered, and there's a blackout record. The murder happened during a blackout. Okay, so we're trying to find the contradiction.
Okay, so wait, Ace Attorney is an attorney, right?
Phoenix Wright is an attorney.
Okay, so he's not a detective.
No.
Why?
He's a lawyer.
Okay, he's a lawyer, so why is he doing this work, or is he being another person doing the work?
Well, we're in court right now, and we're trying to contradict what he says.
Okay, so you're trying to prove that it's him.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so he didn't hear at the time, but he saw it. How can he hear how did he see the time with what? There was a tablecloth. And there's two buttons on the bottom screen. There's the press button where we can get some kind of information, and the present button where we can present the evidence to prove that he was lying.
Okay.
If I could show you, it would be actually better.
I'm so lost because I can't see. Cause like, okay.
Yeah, I know, but
evidence.
Yeah, you can see like after, like.
Yeah, I can watch a video if I really want to.
Okay.
And it'll make sense to me, I bet.
Yeah.
Or you can sacrifice the use of your CPU and just let me see, and then you can turn it right off.
There was a table clock, but it wasn't there. Let's actually press him. He said that the murder weapon was the table clock, but how does he know that? Let's try.
Because he murdered her.
Yeah, we know that, but we need to prove it. And let's try to get some information.
Fingerprints?
The murder weapon? Yes, the tablecloth that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of testimony or something? Something's fishy here.
Okay, what is this guy's name? Mr. Sod?
Yes.
Alright.
So. I'm trying to think, because we got the evidence, what evidence we could use to contradict what he says.
This is Phoenix Wright, right?
Yes, the first game. It was released for the GBA, and then it was also ported to the DS. Okay, we gotta find the contradiction. So.
Yeah, I can't find anything. Maybe I can YouTube video it. Find the contradiction.
Let's actually present the statue. The statue is the shape of the thinker. You know what the thinker is?
Yes. No, I'm fucking retarded. Please tell me what the thinker is.
It's an art statue that makes that guy looks like he's thinking. So let's
Oh,
actually.
I never thought the thinker was the guy thinking. I thought he was just, you know, goofing off. Never knew. Sorry.
So let's actually present this. Oh, and we got it. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objects, your objections, and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mrs. Sawyer. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That was the clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a tip clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness' testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Do you think that... What do you think of his testimony? Do you think his testimony is right?
No, it's wrong. I call objections out of the ass. I know Ace Attorney is probably very famous for saying objection.
But he says that the clock. Well, he saw the clock. That was a statue. But in the court record button, it says that the statue was also rather heavy, and the murder weapon of the victim was a really blunt object. So it could be the statue. But I'm gonna say yes on this one.
Okay.
Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in this witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it. The witness knew it was clock because... Did he went into the apartment, or did he knew the victim? What do you think?
Very intriguing. No idea. I think he killed him with the finger.
Yes, but the witness knew that it was a clock because he either went to the apartment or he knew the victim. I personally think he went to the apartment because how did he know the victim if he just went to the apartment and see it? Because he said he didn't went to the apartment, yet he said he saw the victim lying on the floor, looked like she was dead. So the only way he knew it was a clock it was that he went to the apartment. Yeah. You're lying. You weren't inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Wow, very intriguing theories right now.
Order in the court. Intrigue. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mrs. Sawyer, the sound must have left you quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon you spoke of, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is just a baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the victim's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard. No, I mean, I saw. And he hits the wig on Phoenix's face. Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her. He should burn, kill him to death.
Actually, I found a video, and now I can read the lines now.
Order the court, I say. You go on. I'm on it, please. There isn't a shred of evidence to point the defense's claim. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, you claim the sound witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound of Mrs. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... What do you think? Is it either examine the clock's batteries, ask the neighbors, or try sounding the clock? What's your opinion? What's your opinion? That he either examined the clock's battery, asks the neighbor, or trying to sound the clock to find out that it was actually the clock that he heard the time from?
The time is from? The second one?
Ask the neighbors?
Oh yeah, ask the neighbors.
Actually, that's kind of wrong.
Oh wow, okay. I guess I'm not paying attention then.
It's... try sounding the clock.
Sounding the clock.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. And right now there's a beeping sound. I think that it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is a thinker after all. So we have heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mrs. Saw heard and the actual time of death. So Mrs. Saw, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Dang it, I'm so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I can't let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends cross-examination of Mr. Frank Saw. I come all this way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, lady. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mrs. Side. Chief. Now Mia is the chief of the lawyer industry there.
Yeah, I saw it, and all I can say is titties.
I know.
Take all bitties.
Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was running 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be running slow? Do you have a reason?
The passport?
Huh?
The passport.
Oh, yes. Wait.
It makes the most sense because she had the passport, and usually passports have time, so I'm assuming that.
Yeah, and she went to Paris the day, and she returned from Paris the day before the murder. And maybe she got the statue from Paris. I don't know what time it is in Paris, but I don't know.
So it was either 9 hours fast, I think, or 3 hours slow.
Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that you can prove it, right? Find it and let him have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on that day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim has beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you can pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Okay, so the main evidence that we have on the autopsy report, the statue, passport, and the blackout record. What do you think could be the evidence?
The passport.
You sure?
She did go to Paris, so I'm 100% because passports have the times. And then you said that she came back from Paris, right?
Yes, the day before the murder.
Did she bring anything back with her?
Possibly, it could be the statue.
It could have been the statue that she brought back from Paris, and the time was different that over there. So it couldn't possibly be 3 hours. So it could have been faster. Maybe it could be PM or AM, whatever the time was at the time of the murder. So I'm assuming the passport could be used as evidence to support your case.
Time to present the passport. The victim has just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast.
Boom! Kevin is the best.
The victim hadn't reset the clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the barn was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mrs. R, or should I say, Mr. Did It!
Hey, kill him.
Order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete the defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court has found the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty.
What?
Whoa! We did
That's
it!
bad?
What?
That's
No,
bad?
no, that's good. Well, we're trying to prove Mr. Larry Butt's innocence.
Oh, okay.
Because Mrs. Sard did the whole thing.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay, that almost made. I was like, what? No, I did no. Okay, that's awesome.
And with that, the court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Sard was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of their house. And that day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mrs. Sard let him in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mrs. Sard grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen the trial, and on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever.
Wait, was it she, her ex-boyfriend? Ex-girlfriend?
Yes, but he couldn't admit it to himself.
Okay, makes sense.
Larry, she was, nah, never mind. Yeah, Cindy wanted sugar daddies. Sugar daddies people. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Get it?
Yep. Terrible puns.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't.
Actually, you shouldn't pay your lawyers because you pay your lawyers enough, like 10 grand.
Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry.
But is this the first case of the game?
Yeah. No, this is actually the third part of the game I recorded.
Oh, okay.
Are you still sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Well, actually we have to present Larry with something. And I'm guessing it would have to be the statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? Where'd she get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. And in the heart of the cards. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink to a toast. To innocent butts. You trying to hit on me? Cheese?
Should I get me drunk?
Get you in bed? Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying the best part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over a drink? You're definitely hitting on me. And so,
you can do it.
And so my first trial came to a close, where he slapped me on the back and said, "Gee Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And that's the end of episode 1 out of 5 episodes.
So case 1, basically.
Yeah, and a brand new episode has been added, the Turnabout Sisters. So each episode starts with Turnabout something, and I guess this will be the end of the third part. So,
alright.
Yeah, great way to end the first case. So, yeah, so.
Yeah, I don't know how to finish this. Yeah.
We might be getting drunk.
You're basically that one kid from the Vine, like, yeah! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah! So I finished this episode. Yeah! I don't know what now.
We can end off here. This is already 34 minutes, almost 35.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, so this has been a case of Phoenix Wright, Case Attorney. I'm your famous host, as always, Jusho, and my co-host.
Paradox Films or Flims because that's how my channel is spelled, but it intentionally is supposed to be Paradox Films. Yes, I'm here. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Does this interest you to play the other games now? Or, like, sorry, two?
Hey, what?
Does this kind of makes you more interested into the games?
Um, since I couldn't see much, I was a little bit bored. But then I went to YouTube, of course, and I found out. I looked for a video so I could see the dialogue, and I was like, okay, you mentioned, and I was like, okay, I can see the logical thinking part of the game. So I was like, oh, that's pretty interesting. It's like a puzzle game. Not my cup of tea. But if I was more into the logical parts of like video games, I would definitely be into this game.
Well, actually the first 3 games of this series is coming to the 3DS, so
Oh, so I might be picking it up, or I'd probably be
digitally,
collecting it.
it's digitally though,
Digital.
because of Capcom.
Okay, I was more scared of what was going on. Batman. Yes.
Yeah,
But
so
definitely gonna probably look into Ace Attorney.
yeah, and they
I
already
heard, I
have
heard there was funny parts with the judge wearing pantyhose or something like that. I don't know.
that I don't know about. And there's already a Ace Attorney game on there already, so you might check that out too.
Yeah, I definitely will.
So this has been an episode, and I'll see you guys on Turnabout Sisters. Power out.
Logging off.